අලුවේ මම යාවයි අලුවේ කොහමද ඔයාලට ගැම්මක් තමා නේද බෝඩරේ මොකද වෙන්නේ
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
ඔෆිස් මොකද ස්වීටින් නේද ස්වීටින්ද කවුද බා මතකත් නෑ බා ඔප් යාවේ අලුවේ ආයේ අදත් ඔක්කො ලෙගසි ගහන්න මේ මට මේ වඩියක් හදා ගන්න ඕන බා ආනේව හතක් තියෙනනේ මේවත් වටිනවා බං මෙහෙම තිබ්බට බා මේ යන්ද බං හදාගන්න ලබ්බ රෙසිපි මේ වගේ මේ හදන්න පුළුවන් ඒ වගේ දෙයක් හදාගත්තා නම් වටිනවා බා යයයන් ගින්ඩය හදාගමු බා පොඩ ඉන්න කොහෙද තිබ්බේ කියලා මට මතක නෑ
Revelio.
හරියගේ අපිට මේක අන්ලොක් කරලා බලමු තියෙන්නේ කියලා මේ දුර කොහෙටද බා යන්නේ මේක මෙතනත් මේ දොරක් තියෙනවා ආයෙක මාක් කරගෙන අයිටම් එක මොකද්ද මන් දන්නේ නැහැ මේ දොර මේ කොහෙටද බා මේ යන්නේ මේ මොකද්ද බා මේ ලොක් මෙතන මාක් කරලා දෙනවා Orang ngatur lagi haki air bos tena megat tena yatur danna tena chest wage තියෙනවා ඒ කොහෙද දන්නේ මේ කියන්නේ අඩු මේ මට එන්න ඕන දැන් ඇවිල්ලා බා
Revelio.
මේවා ටිකක් හදන්න ඕන ඔය. උවා වටිනාව. එක එකනේ බා හදන්න ඕනේ. ඒකනේ තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නේ නෝ. මට මේ වගේ හදන්න බෑනේ. මෙතනින් විතරනේ බා හදන්න ඕන. ඒකනේ තියෙන කේස් එක. කරනවා විනාඩියක් බා වෙනම තැනින් මෙන්න මේකක් ගන්න. ඔබ ස්ටොප්. ඔෆිස් ස්ටොප්. අර දාරේ හැදිලි ඉවරයි. කඩයක් හදාගත්තාම ලේසි බං. පතාර වලියක් යම සෙට් වුණාම බං ඕක තියෙනකොට හින ගැප්පා. ඔන්න මේකෙනුත් ඒවගෙනුත් දෙයක් හදාගත්තයි. දෙකක් හදලා
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That seems a bit more dangerous than teaching potions.
Often, yes. Though I've seen some remarkably creative concoctions brewed in my class. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Bombarder. Potato. Bombarder. Accio. Glacius.
Reflex. වාරකට එකයිනේ බහදන්න ඕන. මේක කීයක් තියනවද මේ? ඔය තියනවා තුනක් තියනවා තව දෙයක් විතර හදන්න. දෙයක් විතර යූස් කරන්න පුළුවන් අපිට අමාරුමුණු රැග්නර් බොටා මේ කොල්ලන්ට පොලු තියන්න එපා බං බොටා එන්නෙත් නෑ වාහන අරගෙන එන්නෙත් නෑ කොල්ලෝ ඵලයකෝ යන්න උනාට කොල්ලන්ට පුළු තියන්න බෑ හැමදාම මතක් කරන්න ඕන බං ආයේ ඔය කරන්න නැති වෙනවා මතක් කරන්න ඕන බං ඒ පාක් නෑ අපිට අනේ ඵලය අම්බට මොනවද වැඩ තියෙන්නේ කියපන් තියනවා ලබ්බ ගේම් ගහන්න බෑ හැමදාම අනේ ඒ පව් මේ ඵලයයි යන්න අඩ පොයිසන් හදන්න ඕන බං නැත්තම් මචං අමාරු නේද වැඩේ මොකටද බං අඩු මෙයා ඕනේ බං මේ මේ තියන්නේ හෙල්ත් පොයිසන් එක මේක ඇවිල්ලා මොකද්ද මන් දන්නේ ලබ්බා පොයිසන් හදන්න ඕන මේ මේකේ මම මේ නිකන් අර ඩැමේජ් මචං මේ වැඩි වෙන සීන් එකක් තියෙන මේ ස්පෙල් එකේ අර අපි කරන ඩැමේජ් එක මචං වැඩි වෙන සීන් එකක් තියෙන මම දැන් හදන ස්පෙල් එකේ අර මුලින්ම තිබ්බ එකේ හෙල්ත් ස්පෙල් එකේ එකෙන් හෙල්ත් වැඩි වෙනවා ඉතුරු දෙකෙන් මොන වෙනවද මන්ද මට මතකත් නැහැ වලියකදී මචං අවශ්‍ය වෙන දේවල් මචං එහෙනම් මේ හදන්න ඕන බෑ අපි හදලා අරගෙන යන්න ඕනේ ඕකේ නැද්ද මැල්ෆෝයි කොහෙද මේකේ නෑ බා හැරි පොටර් එකේ තමයි මේ මැල්ෆෝයි ඉන්නවා මේකේ කොහෙද බා මැල්ෆෝයි හරි ඇති නේ දැන් තියනවා නේ මං හිතන්නේ ආයෙගේ 6ක් තියෙනවා ඒකේ 6ක් තියෙනවා දැන්ට ඇති හෙල්ත් ස්පෙල් එකෙන් 13ක් තියෙනවා හරි ඇති අපි මේ දොරවල් මොනවද මේ
There was something else too. A dash
What
of
are you up
powdered
to
Max
now?
Splee, nothing.
මේ පාරවල් කොහෙටද බයි යන්නේ මොනවද වගේ කරන්න මේක තියෙනවා බං මිෂන් තියෙනවා බං ඒ කියන්නේ ස්ටෝරි ලයින් එක තමයි යන්නේ මේකත් වටිනවා මේකත් වටිනවා මේකත් වටිනවා මේක දාන්න Professor Winsley's assignment. PM Professor Winsley assignment එක කරන්න. ඔය ඉන්නේ කවුද? වින්ස්ලි කියන්න මේකේ බං අර මේ ප්‍රොෆෙසර් කෙනෙක් ප්‍රොෆෙසර් වින්ස්ලි මේක මචං අර හැරි පොටර් සීන් එකේ කියන්නේ මම හිතන්නේ ඒ කියන්නේ කාලයකට කලින් සීන් එකක් මචං මේ කියන්නේ මම හිතන්නේ ඉස්සරහට මේ හැරි පොටර් ගේම් එකක් හදයි ඉස්සෙල්ලාම හැරි පොටර් ගේම් එක හදන්න බෑනේ බං කොහෙද බං ඒක තියෙන්නේ ඔව් හැරි පොටර් යාළුවගේ තාත්තා වෙන්න පුළුවන් රොන් වින්ස්ලි මේ කොහෙද බං මේ යන්නේ වද්දවා මේ කියපු දැන් මං ආවේ අන්ඩර්ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් තා මේ උඩින් ගිහින් බලවද
Let's be sure we make some time to study.
ඒත් නෑම උඩ නෑනේ බා collect the field guide page in the underground එකේ තියෙන්නේ බා ඒක දැන්නේ දැක්කේ
How nice to see you, my young friend.
එතන මේ යන්න ඕන බා යන්න underground එකට modayakek ඒ අර ගැඳුමට මොකේවා වෙලා තියෙන්නේ බදාව modayaka
So this is the underground harbour.
අඩෝ මෙතන තියෙන පෙට්ටිය එතන මචං මේ තියෙන වෙන්න මේ පල්ල එතන තියෙන මචං ක්‍රේඩ්ස් තියෙන අපි මචං බලන්න සල්ලි හම්බෙනවා සල්ලි තමයි වටින්නේ අර එහා පැත්තේ දෙකක් තියෙනවා මේක අන්ලොක් කරන්න බෑනේ බයි වන් යෝ දුසා මොකෝ වෙන්නේ අඩ බලා හිම්වැරලා තියෙනවා දැන් හොග්වර්ට්ස් වල යම්මන්නේ අනික් පක්ෂා ඒ දුසා මට බයිනවා උඹට බයිනවා මොඩයකෙක් කියලා ඒ මූණේද බං අර මේ පොළු තියන්න මූණේද බං කොහෙද බම් මේ යන්න කියන්නේ?
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
කාටද
Did she
පොළු
now?
තිබ්බ?
I'll give you this book.
නෑ නෑ
if you
රැක්නේ
humour me by
පොළු
answering a
තියන්න
few
වාහන
questions
අරගෙන
from my
බා.
quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence,
උඹට මේ
I
රැක්නේ
have
පොළු තියන්න.
created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the
Anna.
lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask.
රැක්නේ පොළු
They all
තියන්න.
say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
පොළු රැක්නේ.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in the
රාගෙන
game of
කනවා
Quidditch?
තෝදගෙන. Golden snake bird.
The Golden Snuggery.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden
තෝ තම
snidget.
පින්නෑ කොලි තුෂාන්.
Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in
එම්බට බයිනා
1269
ඔය
by a
බලන්න.
wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're
උරේ
thought to be
කඩපියන් ගේම්
extinct.
එක ගාපන්.
Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
ඔය ගොබ්බය තමා බා.
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the
Olmada.
Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of
Olmada,
Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Snitch.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle
Bludger
through one of
enemies,
3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True or false? It's true.
True.
Actually, the answer was false.
What the
While
fuck?
Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as
අඩෝ,
age or
දෙන්න දෙන්න
race,
උත්තරේ
it
වැරදි
cannot
නේ
be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
ගුලේ ගානෝ මේ පුක්කේ කඩපියන් ඉන්න බා.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Wizard Council, the International. The Wizard Council.
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct.
And
The Wizards'
Lexar,
Council
balapa.
disbanded in 1707 after the creation
pura
of the
gulidustan
International Statute of
Nama
Wizarding
taraman guli.
Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its
අඩෝ ඒ
enforcement.
වරම්බට බයිනා බලහන්.
Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Which dragon breed is the smallest? The Ukraine?
The Ukrainian Ironbelly.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian
Radiba.
viper tooth. Though the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Who founded the village of Hogsmeade? Hogsmeade කවුද බං මේ කවුද හොයාගත්තේ බං Hogsmeade එක?
Elfrida Clegg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft.
අනේ ඵලයක්
It is
දෙක
believed
දෙක
that
ලබ්බ.
Hengist used the 3 broomsticks inn as his home. The hide behind was
Love the
accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Accidentally created the ghost breed. What the breeding? දෙක නෑ මොකේ ඇත්ත. මේකට තුනද බයිද?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide
Aduh,
behind
eka
has
hari,
the
Pak.
power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
අඩෝ මේකට උත්තරේ කිව්වා what is the only spell not to repel නේද? මම හිතන්නේ ඔව්. මේකට දෙකද බයි දෙකද?
The stunning spell.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. The
නෑ
only known
ඵලයක් වේ දෙක
survivor
කොහෙද?
of a letherfold attack was a wizard
Labba
named
dega.
Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental
නూර
transfiguration?
පකියෝ. ඒ නూර ලස්සන වැස්සට බලුවා.
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food
අඩෝ මන්
cannot be
තුන ගැහුවේ
conjured,
බයකට.
though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
අඩෝ මේකට කියපා. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to? මේකට කියපා උත්තරේ. දෙකද? The never tickle නේද මොකද්ද මේ කියන්නේ මම දන්නේ නැහැ බං.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts
Aduh,
motto
hari,
is
Pak.
Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
මුන් ආසව සින්දු සිංගල් එකට රෝලට වයිකට සෝන් එකද පිප්පියා පළ ගුලිප් වගේ අඩෝ මේකට කියපා which magical මොකද්ද මන් දන්නේ මොකක් හරි කියපන්කෝ මේකට උත්තරේ කියහන්ගෝයි එකද සුවදවා
The basilisk.
දාල් බලමු
That's incorrect. The correct
Nah,
answer
where
was
are
the
they?
rune's paw. According to
Rune's
parcel
paw.
mouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
මූ නිදිමතේ ඉන්නේ හරිය ඔබ මුගේ වැඩේ බන් දවල්ට පුදියනවා රෑට මූ ඇහැරලා ඉන්නෙත් නෑ බන් මූ රෑටත් නිදියනවා බන් මූ
Well
දවල්ටත්
done!
නිදියනවා
The
මුගේ
American
ජීවිතේ බන්
school
නිදියන
was
එක
founded in
තමයි
the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
What is the most powerful love poison or the wizard kind? Wizard kind මොකද්ද මේක? බොරු මූ කොළු කොළු කෙල්ලෙක්ගේ කෝසි ලව් කරනවා.
Virocitiserum.
Incorrect. The answer
Nah,
was
but-
Amotentia.
but
Amotentia
you
smells
gotta
differently
be
to every
ado.
person according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult
අනේ පලයක්
questions.
පුත්ත.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later.
පලයක්.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
බඳින වයසේ ගුලි ගහන්න. බඳින වයසේ ගුලි ගහන්න.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Who's that? Who's that nigga? Papara papa. අඩෝ මලපයින් නෑව?
You're only saying that because you're not very good at it.
අඩෝ මලපයින් නෑව අඩෝ මම hina වෙලා ඉන්නවා. යුකි වා මොකෝ ඇත්ත. දැන් ඔගේ කොච්චර ගහලා තියෙන්නේ. අඩෝ මේක තියෙනවා බන් තව ගහන්න. මෙතන මේ චැලෙන්ජර්ස් වල තාම 129 ඉවර කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ලෙවල් නම් මේ 40 දොකද මැක්සිමම් තියෙන්න මම හිතන්නේ. මේ චැලෙන්ජර්ස් වල බන් 29 තාම ඉවර කරලා තියෙනවා.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured.
පොයිසන් අන්ලොක් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. තවම තියෙනවා මේ 3යි. මෙතන මේ 3යි විතරයි තියෙන්නේ තව. තියෙන අවාඩ කඩාවුර එකයි ක්‍රුසියෝ එකයි එම්පීරියෝ එකයි. ඒකයි මේ 3යි තියෙන්නේ අන්ලොක් කරන්න.
All her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
අඩ උඹට කියන්න බන් දවසක් රැග්නේ හරිද බන් කෙල්ලෙක් එක්ක ආව මචං හරිද පීඩි එකට. අඩෝ දවසක් පීඩි එකට ආව මචං රැග්නේ කෙල්ලෙක් අලව් වෙද්දී රැග්නේ ආව මචං
as you
කෙල්ලෙක්
may
එක්ක
be
හරිද.
weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take
අර
a
අලව්
lifetime
හිටිය
to
බං අර
master.
ටෝමා කියලා ඩයලොග් හිටිය බං හරිද.
Almost anything can be transformed if you can just
ඕවා දැන්
perceive
පොඩ්ඩක්
the
මචං අර
potential
කෙල්ලගේ
within.
මචං උකුලේ
As I
පොඩ්ඩක්
see in all
නිදාගත්තා
of
හරිද.
you, tremendous
ඉමෝට් එකක්
witches
දාලා
and
බං
wizards,
මේ
every one of
පොඩ්ඩක්
them.
නිකන් හුරතල්
Or
වුණා මචං හරිද.
could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
අයියෝ අඩෝ ඒක දැක්ක විතරයි බං මූ සනික ඔලු පලා ගත්තා කියපන්කෝ. අඩෝ මූ ඊට පස්සේ හොයාගන්නත් නෑවා.
Beautifully done.
අඩෝ
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
අඩෝ
I did.
කොල්ලෝ
You seem to have
හොයාගන්නත්
had no
නෑවා.
trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade
දවර
graveyard with
කෙල්ල
Nick
ඇවිල්ලා
to bribe
මචං
a ghost
ටොමාගේ
for
මචං උක්ලේ
information
පොඩ්ඩක් මචං ඔළුව
connected
තියන්
in
හිටියා
any
විතරයි
way
මචං
to
කොල්ල වතුර
Professor
දහම්බා
Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
එයාර අපි අලුත් අම්මට මේක දාලා බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. අඩු අරු අය අර ඒ අරු වැරල්ලක් වුණා. මං යන කොහෙද යන්නේ?
Since our visit to Belgrade, something dawned on me about the triptych. Just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed. I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
කොහෙද යන්නේ උයි? පප්පා තව තියෙනවා මෙතන ඒක සෝමන්ට් එකක් තියෙනවා. ටරටටන් talk Poppy. Talk to Poppy. දැන් තව තියෙනවා බම් පොඩි පොඩි නම් මිෂන් වගේ තියෙනවා. එඩිට් කරනවද මේන් මිෂන් එකට යනවද? මේක ගහමු නේද? Speak with Amit. කවුද අමිත් කියන්නේ? අමිත් කියලා නමක් මතකයි.
Oi, can you help me?
Hey bang ruoi gan.
We're going to see you can stay up the late.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What's this one about?
Sir Nicholas Sir Nicholas Famel. Dostirada me කොහෙද මේ යන්නේ?
I'd be glad if they let us convene at the Three Broomsticks instead.
Accio! Bombarda!
උඩට තියනවා
Hello there.
Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Indian dialect.
Revelio. Thank you for being willing to help me, Almeet.
You are very welcome. I'm looking...
Lodgok is...
Of course.
Ummade sෑහෙන දුරක් යන්න දිනනවා. ये बॉडी पे गोड बम नहीं थी ये राउंड 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 है ना गोड़ा थी ना होगा हाँ मैं तो ना बॉडी पे लगा
Frankly, I'd rather leave it.
We're quite fortunate to fall so close to home.
Potato!
හැරි පොටර් මේකේ බං අර ටිකක් ලොකු බ්‍රිජ් එකක් තිබ්බනේ බං මේ හොග්වර්ට්ස් වල ඉස්සරහා අනේ මේන් ඩෝ එකේ තිබ්බේ බා ඒක නෑනේ මේන් ඩෝ එකේ නෙමෙයි නේ තිබ්බේ බ්‍රිජ් එක. ඔය කියද මන්න මොකේ හරි නිකන් ලොකු බ්‍රිජ් එකක් තිබ්බා. අර මේ අරක රේල්වේ බ්‍රිජ් එක නේ ඒක නෙමෙයි. ඔයාලන මොකක් හරි බ්‍රිජ් එකක් තිබ්බා. මේ ඉස්සරහ දොරේ ඉදී කියන මම
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Off on another adventure, are we?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Invisible ඉන්න කියන්නේ මේක මාරුනේ කොහොමද?
Clever.
The door is looking at us.
Into the mine eye.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship. surprise.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
අයියෝ GS slot full නේ අයියෝ සල්ලි ගයක් කරවා ගන්න තිබ්බ බඩු ටික බා
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
තන ඉන්නවා මචන් සෙට් එකක්
Fall dead asleep on my feet, I could. Just step round here.
Bombarda!
Levios! Defender! Cover up, boy. He's coming back this way. Defender! Was that your best? Defender! Let's get this over with.
Bombarda!
Confringo! Spider! Glaciers! What's a human doing here?
Defender! Bombarda!
Confringo! More than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door. He won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Accio! I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing.
මේ දුරාරින්න කොහොමද බං?
I'm quite good at sneaking about. We'll see. I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Incendio.
Confringo. I won't bet.
Glacius. Defendo. Glacius.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. I'll be quiet. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Think forever though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out. People working for me. Not quite enough. Down! Don't have time. Pitiful. Truly.
Bombard.
You'll get it over with.
Defender.
There you are. You're making this too easy. Too slow. I won't rest. No! I will make you pay. I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Incendio! Confringo! It is not right!
Rumble, rumble. I won't rest. Down! You are postponing me!
Confringo!
Not quite.
Places! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo!
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Incendio!
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Right. Accio.
Confringo! Incendio!
Wizardkind will submit to us once the war is over.
How nice of you. So arrogant.
I will have my revenge! Finish me!
I won't rest until your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
Return me to the ground at once!
Rather unwise coming back this way. Ooh, this shouldn't take long.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Clever. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Accio! Incendio.
What are you up to now?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. This looks intriguing. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Accio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Accio.
You shouldn't get so upset in herbology. The rate you're going?
Since when should it matter what anyone looks like?
Know
that feeling in the wind in your hair.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. I should dismount here.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
How?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Okay, let's go.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
The wizards will be defeated.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Hello?
Defender! Glacier! Defender!
Back to the bench, yes. This doesn't hurt. What's the point of this exactly? Put me on the ground now!
Glacier! Defender!
Let's get this out.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Gearfloats ටික full බං. මේ විපුල සල්ලුවා ගන්න තිබ්බ දේවල් මචං මේ කරන්නේ.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose? I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
What was that? Feel as though I'm not.
Get away!
Confringo!
Pitiful! The finger's heavy, but I'm better.
Defender! Confringo! Glacier! Confringo!
I will make you.
This will not go well.
And And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
ආයෙ බං අර ජීස්ලෝ ආද අම්තන වැඩක් නැතිව ඉතින් මේ මෙවනවා වැඩක් නැහැ බං හැබැයි සල්ලි බං ජීස්ලෝට් 24 තියෙන්නේ ඒකයි ප්‍රශ්නේ
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
Oh, nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Spiders line
For better or for worse, we're in.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
There's no Dallas.
All.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
I know it! Aha! There you are!
Confringo! Defender! Someone avoided me! Confringo! Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Wingardium Leviosa.
අර පැත්ත මොනවද දන්නේ තියෙන්නේ. ඒත් පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න.
Bombarder. Confringo.
පැත්ත වෙන නැහැ. Let's go.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Qualities, really?
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Confringo.
That bridge has seen better days.
Reparo. Confringo. Olmada. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Glacius.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Dulu orang isi bang. Dulu isi.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ramrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Confringo!
Tiana va.
Incendio.
Kare hambura macam.
Incendio.
Tiana bang ini.
Confringo.
So. Legendary items.
Glacius. Defender.
Ina kurumit set.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
You don't believe this as if you could best the likes of me. Boys coming back this way. I won't rest. Let's get it. No! I will be there. Don't do that again, I beg you. I could do this for hours.
Revelio.
You always had a lucky shot.
We're not finished yet. It's almost as if we've been waiting.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa.
We can have a look around in peace.
Incendio.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Revelio. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, Why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
The moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
They asked me not to say anything. A goblin named Lodgok.
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Repairer. I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
AMD GTA download करा दो बाकी नहीं. Discord parana account එක ගහගත්තා. හැබැයි ඉතින් බෝ GTA download කරාද බා? Download එක දාලා තියෙන්නේ. හරි මගේ. හරි ලස්සනයි. Very good. මොඩසනා.
It's a relief to finally have an answer.
වෙන්නේ නැත්නම් නත්ත ගහක් තියෙනවා.
I haven't been down to the boathouse since the last year.
Why do students always frown?
Hogwarts always has another mystery to discover. Serona at the free.
There you are. The crossbones.
යන්න කියන්නේ what the hell?
Clearly how she remembers who we all are, right?
මැප් චිම්බ එකට නේද යන්න කියන්නේ. මේ ඊට කලින් මෙන්න මේ ලබ් වල ටිකක් තියෙනවා බා විකුණලා දාන්න ඕන බං. ඒ ටික ඇඟේ තියෙන්නේ. මොකද කරන්නේ? ඕ Sea of Thieves ගහමුද? ගහන්න ගහන්න බං.
This place has seen better days.
මට රැයට 6ට වැඩ තියෙත් දන්නේ නැහැ බා. ඒක තමයි සීන් එක තියෙන්නේ බා. 6ට වැඩ සෙට් වුණොත් මට කියලා වෙනවා. අඩේ අර 2mbps පැකේජ් එකට VPN පැකේජ් එකක් ගහනව නේද? ඒකෙන් මොකද වෙන්නේ? ඒකෙන් බන් data unlimited වෙනවා බා.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Data unlimited.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
අපි නිකන් ගිහින් බලමුද මේකට බං. මේ තියෙන්නේ කඩේට ගිහින් බලන්න ලොක්කට පොඩ්ඩක් කතා කරලා. මේ ලොක්කට කතා කරන්න බෑනේ බං. map symbol එක කොහෙද බං තිබ්බේ අයියෝ මතක නෑ බා map symbol එකට තිබ්බනේ බං මේක
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
මේ map symbol එකට යන්න පාරක් තිබ්බ බං මතක නෑ බං
I think there were doxy eggs as well.
2 Mbps package එකෙන් speed එක වැඩි වෙන්නේ නැද්ද speed එක වැඩි වෙනවා ඇතිවා ඒ කියන්නේ normal speed use කරන්න පුළුවන් ඇති ඒක මේක අර ගන්න අරුගේ මේ ගන්න ඩයල් එකෙන් තමයි පොඩ්ඩක් අහලා බලන්න වෙන්න බා අයියෝ අඩු මැප් සිම්බල් එකට යන පාර මතක නෑ බං shit
We had a kunuharapa.
I've heard that Isaac
Aloha, Mora.
received several hours.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
It's a relief to
මේ
finally
මට
have
අර
an answer as
අතනිට
to
යන
why.
පාර මතක නෑ බං
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
I wish I received letters. The sheer nerve taking them down.
Someone else trying to pass through.
ඉන්න බලන්න යාළුවේ යාළුවේ මම මේ ලයිව් එක පොඩ්ඩක් එන්ඩ් කරනවා පොඩ්ඩක් ලයිව් එන්ඩ් කරනවා යාළුවේ පොඩ්ඩක් ගිහින් එන්නම්